Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Spring Convocation 2006. Would you please join our vocalist, Clint Hagel, in the singing of O Canada, and remain standing for the invocation.
Spirit of wisdom, author of all truth and knowledge, we give thanks that we are able to gather here to celebrate the achievement of the graduates and postgraduates in the colleges of arts and science and nursing, and those receiving special awards. On this day of endings and beginnings, we acknowledge with gratitude family and friends, teachers and mentors who helped to make this day possible. We give thanks for the wealth of the university experience, the opportunity to be challenged to think critically and creatively, to explore new ideas and to pursue significant questions, the chance to meet new people from diverse cultures and backgrounds, and to create meaningful relationships. Bless the University of Saskatchewan and all who work therein. May these colleges be places of sound learning, exploration, and discovery. And on this special day, the culmination of so many years of study, bless all the recipients of degrees and awards as they move on to a new stage in their lives. Strengthen them in the days ahead, grant them courage and confidence to pursue their dreams, and to creatively use their knowledge, skills, and abilities for the greater good. Amen.
Would you please be seated? Good afternoon, graduands, proud families, and distinguished guests. My name is Lee Pennock. I'm the University Secretary, and I have the honor of introducing our colorful platform party to you. Beginning in the front row, at my far left, your right, is Jim Basinger, Associate Dean, College of Arts and Science, Joan Sawatsky, Dean of the College of Nursing, Tom Wishart, Dean of Graduate Studies and Research and Associate Vice President, Research, Peter Stoichev, Associate Dean for Humanities and Fine Arts, College of Arts and Science, Joanne Dillon, Dean of the College of Arts and Science, Lawrence Martz, Associate Dean for Social Sciences, College of Arts and Science, Tom Deutscher, Dean of St. Thomas More College, Michael Atkinson, Provost and Vice President Academic, Peter McKinnon, our President, Tom Malloy, our Chancellor, Eric Klein, Minister of Industry and Resources, Stephen Franklin, Vice President, Research, Heather Magato, Vice President, University Advancement, Walter Linklater, Elder, Ursula Wigg, University Chaplain. Joy Crawford, University Alumni Association President. Kelly McInnes, Registrar and Director of Academic Services and Financial Assistance. And in the second row, Tom Steele, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Affairs, Arts and Science. Tammy Marsh, Assistant Dean, St. Thomas More College. Pauline Mellis, recipient of the President's Service Award this afternoon. Neetha Dick, Dean of Nursing at SciAst Kelsey Campus. Joyce Desjardins, Director of Health Sciences, First Nations University of Canada. Marlene Smedu, Associate Dean, College of Nursing, University of Regina. George Smith, President of St. Thomas More College. Bernie Urlink, Associate Dean for Sciences in the College of Medicine. Rick Bunt, Associate Vice President, Informations and Communications Technology. David Hanna, Associate Vice President, Student Enrollment Services. Lily Krause, a member of Senate. Laurel Krause, a member of Senate. Judy Bazowetsky, a member of the Board of Governors of the University. Gary Carlson, also a member of the Board of Governors. And Mavis Moore, member of Senate. And in the following rows, members of the faculty of the University of Saskatchewan. Would you please join me in expressing to our faculty, our administrators, and members of the governing bodies of the university our thanks for the work that they've done in supporting, teaching, and encouraging our graduates.
Eminent Chancellor, Elder Linklater, Minister Klein, President George Smith of St. Thomas More College, Platform Party, graduates, guests, and friends. It is traditional each year for the President of the University of Saskatchewan to report to Convocation on the state of the university, and I am pleased to present my report at this time. But first, let me welcome you to Convocation 2006. This is the University of Saskatchewan's most important celebration. It is here that we come together and recognize in a very public way the achievements of our graduates and the contributions to their success of their families and friends. This day also marks the admission of our students to the University of Saskatchewan family of graduates worldwide. I can say to you that their record of achievement is a magnificent one, and I am confident that you will uphold and enhance that record in the years to come. I would like as well to extend a very warm welcome to the families of the graduates that are assembled today. We're delighted to have you with us. You have shared the joys and the hardships of your graduate and his or her journey, leading to the success that we mark at this time. We share your pride, and we thank you very much for being here. I work and live on the University of Saskatchewan campus. I am reminded every day of the commitment of the people of this province to the University of Saskatchewan. It is a commitment that began with an idea, a vision about the importance of a first-class comprehensive university in the development of a young province. The idea began to take shape in the early buildings, programs, and activities on the wide prairie. And today it finds expression in a broad range of programs on a magnificent campus with nearly 20,000 students. It is important to remember that the great project that is the University of Saskatchewan was advanced because of the vision, will, and investment of the people of this province. I am pleased to report that we are living up to the vision and the expectations of our ancestors and our predecessors. In past addresses, I have presented updates on the collaborative development of our strategic vision for the University of Saskatchewan. It is a vision that will ensure that the university is recognized for unfailing commitment to the highest standards. We cannot serve our students, our disciplines, and our communities if we are not prepared to measure ourselves by the accepted standards that apply to universities worldwide. Nor will we retain our leadership position in the disciplines where the U of S has existing or potential competitive advantage. We need to continually assess our academic and research programs against the highest standards. In short, we will serve Saskatoon and Saskatchewan best by being among the best. We have announced key initiatives in health science, technology and society, environment, business and entrepreneurship, and public policy. And as we position ourselves in these areas, we have also defined our commitment to preserving a strong, enduring sense of place, one of the defining features of this university, that builds on our connections to Saskatchewan, Western Canada, the North, and the Great Plains environments of the world. Under the distinguished leadership of University Provost Michael Atkinson, we have developed a planning and budgeting process that is unsurpassed at any other Canadian university. This process has focused our attention and energy. It has led us to eliminate a structural deficit and to achieve a balanced budget. It has strengthened our university. We must capitalize on our unique advantage. We are the only Canadian university with a combination of colleges devoted to the study of human, animal, and plant life on one campus. This affords us the ability to offer interdisciplinary study unlike any other post-secondary institution in the nation. We have a science cluster, unmatched in Canada, comprised by the Canadian Light Source, a broad array of health science colleges, and the Vaccine and Infectious Diseases Organization. The reopening of the college building on September 6, 2005, was a proud day in the history of the university. This was our original academic building. It is a National Historic Site and a provincial heritage building. For many years, it was empty and at risk of collapse. The fact that we were able to restore it and to reopen it only 2 days after the centenary of the founding of our province was a true highlight of this past academic year. In addition to creating space for student services and university governance, the college building includes 2 new art galleries, space for the university's Museum of Antiquities, and a fully refurbished Convocation Hall, restored to the artistic communities of our university and our city. Momentum is important to all organizations, universities included, and I believe we are building momentum in very important ways. We currently have 28 prestigious Canada Research Chairs that have helped attract scholars from Stanford, Oxford, and Cambridge to our university. We are currently ranked 15th among Canada's 93 universities for total research funding, a ranking we fully expect to rise over the coming years. On the teaching side, 2 of our long-term faculty members were recognized nationally with the prestigious 3M Teaching Award, of which only 10 are awarded annually. We have increased our PhD registration by more than 50% since 2002, and our overall graduate enrollment has gone up by 25%. In addition, the number of faculty members to receive funding has increased for each of the 3 federal granting councils. And our momentum has been supported by governments at the local, provincial, and national levels. City Council, through investments in transit and facilities, is in every sense a partner. Provincially, we received the biggest ever investment in the university in December, with a commitment of $100 million toward the Academic Health Sciences Complex that will allow the physical changes required to provide multidisciplinary training to health professionals. These are very exciting developments. Nationally, we are helping to increase the capacity and profile of our city. Investments in research are demonstrating the unique position of the U of S. We continue to advance our plans for an international vaccine center, and we hope that construction will begin in 2007. And I would be remiss if I did not talk about the momentum generated around the Canadian Light Source. 400 researchers from across Canada form the core of the users of this remarkable new facility. And while the core of their work is basic science funded by public agencies, there is an important industrial capacity as well. And successful industrial projects to date include studying kimberlite indicator minerals for the diamond sector, looking at the transformation of starch and proteins in seeds during feed processing, examining nickel in air filters, investing heavy metals in mine tailings, studying paints and lubricants for aircraft. We continue to keep our commitment to the community through existing music, theatre, sport, and outreach programs, and we will seek ways to expand our engagement. The need to reaffirm our commitment to the community that makes our work possible took a step forward with the approval in the spring of this year of a new model for university outreach and community engagement. This initiative is intended to encourage university participation in areas of community interest where the university has special capacity and expertise. A new learning centre and a new centre for continuing and distance education will be critical elements of this initiative. We are also ensuring continued investment in the future of this province, our young people. We have made major investments in both graduate and undergraduate scholarships, and we recognize the need to do more. We are implementing programs to assist Aboriginal students in making the transition to university life, including a first-year experience program, summer transition courses, and a math and science enrichment program. We are seeing marked increases in the number of Aboriginal students attending and graduating from our university, more than 1,800 in attendance this academic year. Let me say a word about tuition. Our university and universities across the country are aware that we have been asking our students and those who assist them to pay a rising share of our operating costs. Quite simply, we have been doing this because the proportion of operating costs paid by the public treasury has been declining. This has been true in Saskatchewan and across Canada. There is, of course, a direct relationship between the respective contributions of government and students. Accessibility to our university remains a core value of the university, but accessibility is a subject that includes reference not only to tuition, but to financial assistance programs that we are able to offer students through scholarships, bursaries, and loans. It is for this reason that we have been investing millions of dollars in student financial assistance programs, and it is for this reason that we committed every cent of the proceeds of the Preston Crossing real estate development to student financial assistance and services. We are also pleased to confirm that undergraduate tuitions and most graduate tuitions for 2006-2007 will remain at 2004-2005 levels. This is the second consecutive year in which we have not raised tuitions, and the reason lies in our productive discussions with the provincial government about the levels of public support that are required if we are to hold tuition levels in check. We are grateful for those discussions with the government of the province, and we are pleased by the results. In conclusion, I want to turn once again to the college building project, the university's original academic building. It's one of the finest examples of collegiate Gothic architecture anywhere. I remain, living on the campus as I do, in awe of the founders of our university and those who followed them for the campus that they developed. This most beautiful university campus in Canada inspires the imagination and gives physical expression to the noble words of our first president, Walter Murray, who said that the University of Saskatchewan should have an honoured place among the best. That is our goal, and that is the standard by which we shall measure our progress. Let me say a few words now to our graduates in arts and science and in nursing. The College of Arts and Science is our university's largest college. It is home to what for centuries has been known as liberal education. It refines and nurtures vital skills and talents. We need creative thinkers. We need people who are comfortable with decisions in a wide context. We need people who can communicate, reason, create, write, and speak. In short, we need leaders. And liberal education nurtures leadership. I was disturbed to read some months ago that more than a third of Canadian adults have a literacy problem to the extent that they have difficulty in communicating in writing or in speech. Think about that for a moment. What are the implications for a civil, stable society if large numbers of our fellow citizens are compromised in their ability to participate in the conversation, the dialogue, and the debate that underpin democratic institutions? Literacy. mature literacy, the art of reflective inquiry communicated to one's fellow citizens. That is the single most important attribute of your education. You are here just in time. We need your wisdom. We need informed thinkers, citizens, and policymakers, and we need to nourish and celebrate the kind of education that contributes to their formation. The humanities and social sciences, the fine arts and natural sciences are at the core of this kind of education. I congratulate the graduates of the College of Arts and Science for your success in this formative tradition of education. To the graduates of the College of Nursing, may I say that we have been proud witness to the dynamic nature of your college and to the emergence of the nursing profession to full and vital partnership in the healthcare system. It is notable that you are joined in your graduation this year by the first graduating class of registered nurses from the college in Prince Albert, the University of Saskatchewan operating in Prince Albert, the Nursing Education Program of Saskatchewan, for years a collaboration between U of S and SciAST, whose dean is here today, has been joined by a new partnership with the First Nations University of Canada, whose dean is here today, which offers years 1 and 2 of the program. The U of S offers years 3 and 4, and students complete practical work in hospitals and health facilities in and around the Prince Albert district. We are pleased to note as well that the new president of the Canadian Nurses Association is from the University of Saskatchewan. She is Dr. Marlene Smedu, Associate Dean at the Regina site of the college. She will receive her chain of office in June when 1,000 nurses from all parts of Canada will be in Saskatoon to attend the Canadian Nurses Association convention. And so, much to be proud of in both of these colleges. I want, on behalf of the entire university community, to extend my warmest congratulations and very best wishes to all of you who graduate today. Whatever path you will follow, I want you to know that you carry with you the confidence and the respect and the affection of everyone at the University of Saskatchewan. We will follow your future activities with pride and with interest. Thank you very much.